Terry McLaurin wants out. Micah Parsons wants out. Somebody tell me how this happens. No, seriously. Tell me how the. Okay, I'm calm now. So let's go ahead and get back into this. Let's start with the Cowboys. The Cowboys, Micah Parsons is asking them for a trade. So this is the Cowboys doing what the Cowboys do. So it's really not a big surprise to hear this coming out of the camp. But we have been hearing stories and rumors about Micah Parsons not being totally happy with the organization. And now I'm guessing it's just finally coming to light. Apparently, Micah Parsons has been waiting for a new contract. And Jerry Jones pretty much is doing what Jerry Jones always does. Playing around, playing games. Just pay the man. You have a star. You have a beast at his position. Just pay the man. It's simple. But obviously, it's not that easy for Jerry. So Parsons pretty much told the Cowboys he had enough. He said this on his X. I have made a tough decision. I no longer want to play for the Dallas Cowboys. My trade request has been submitted to Stephen Jones personally. I no longer want to be held to closed-door negotiations without my agent present. I no longer want shots taken at me for getting injured while laying it on the line for the organization, our fans, and my teammates. I no longer want narratives created and spread to the media about me. So there you have it. Straight from the man's mouth. So for a little more backstory into why Micah Parsons feels this way, according to a report from The Athletic, Parsons and owner Jerry Jones got together and spoke multiple times during the spring. Jones and the Cowboys took those conversations to mean that negotiations were going to come and end in a deal. But Parsons believed they were simply having conversations and that his agent would ultimately be the one to handle the negotiations. When Parsons shared this with his agent attempted to have those negotiations, but the team declined to speak with him and told Parsons they were already under the impression they had a deal in place. Now, Parsons is currently in the final year of his rookie contract, and he is currently attending Cowboys preseason practices. But don't expect to see much for him on the actual field. Now, all this being said, with a player of his magnitude, you can't really expect Micah Parsons to be traded. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's not going to be traded this year. They're going to find a way to make a deal with him and get things back under control. My whole thing is it shouldn't even get to this. This man should have been signed and taken care of. So I can't be mad at him for wanting to trade and won't be mad if he gets traded either. Now let's move on to the Washington Commanders. A little more of the same, honestly. A situation where a star player wants a trade, and I don't believe he'll be getting that trade. But let's dig a little deeper into it. Now, when we think about Terry McLaurin, we don't think about diva wide receivers. We think about a guy who puts the helmet on, puts his pads on, puts up good numbers, and simply just goes to work. But this is another case where a talented player just wants to get paid. He's been in talks with a GM, but it still seems like nothing's moving, nothing's getting done. McLaurin has 1 year remaining on a 3-year, $71 million contract he signed with the Commanders back in 2022. He's currently averaging about $23.3 million, which ranks 17th among wide receivers. Honestly, he's looking for that top tier money. You know how this works. The next guy gets paid, the next man up. They kind of reset the market. Now, if we're thinking about guys who's making around $30 million, you're looking at guys like Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, and CeeDee Lamb. So let's just say Terry's believing he should make something around $32 million. But obviously, that's not the case. He's tired of playing around, so he wants out. It just sucks for an organization who's finally had some success since, I don't know, RG3. You have a young quarterback and Jaden Daniels, but we've seen what he can do. The man got his team to the NFC Championship in his rookie year, and to lose a weapon like this is going to be detrimental because you really can't believe that he's going to be relying on Deebo Samuels to carry him throughout this season. But with that being said, I'm way more interested to hear what y'all have to say and what y'all think is going to happen. Is Micah Parsons going to get traded? Is Scary Terry going to get traded? And now if you do think, go ahead and drop me some teams that you think they might get traded to. We'll chop it up in the comments. This is All 32 News. Until next time.